Hey guys, Bill from Competition Cars. I was asked to show you guys how we do our 5-stage paint correction. So I'm going to lay everything out. I'm going to do a very quick condensed version. These products works best for me. You might have your own product you like better, but this is what works for me. So stage one, first process is we do a clay bar to get any contaminants off the paint. I've got my Menzerna cutting compound, my Menzerna polish, my Chadwick's extreme ceramic coating, my Chadwick's graphene Grand Slam coating, then the cutting pad, polishing pad. And what we'll do first is I like to get all the contaminants off the car. So I'll do a little bit of the ceramic coating with a good clean clay bar pad and give it a quick little finish there. Rub the finish and get the contaminants off. And what this does is, if you hear how rough that paint sounds, now listen to the, so all the, any contaminants on the paint have been removed. And what that does is preps your surface so your pad can cut better, and it also helps the pad. If you start cutting, buffing a car with all that stuff, it actually will affect the lifespan of the pad. So I'll do this really quick, kind of show you. We've got a spot marked off. You can see this paint, if you look in the angle, it's rough. It's all hazed up and hairline scratches everywhere. So I'm gonna do typically work the compound in a little slower. Get it all worked in nice. All right, this is single stage paint, so you got to be really careful. I always use different towels. I have a separate towel for the compounding, separate towel for the polishing, and a separate towel for the ceramic coating and the graphene. So you can see stage one, it's already brought out all the major swirls and stuff. Stage two, I'm gonna change the pad. Actually, it's stage three. This is the polishing process. This is also a Menzerna product. Now this is going to fill in any, and I always start a little bit slower and get it worked in so it doesn't sling everywhere. Kind of spread it evenly. Get nice and spread. Then I'll pick it up and kind of polish it until the product is almost invisible and gone. I like to go back and forth, cover all my areas, and make sure everything is done. And I always overlap my work as well. All right, that's stage three. Now, I will typically use a different towel, a fresh towel, to wipe the polish off. Okay, now that's brought it to the next level. Now it's really slick and smooth as a baby's butt. So now what I like to do is then protect my work here, and we'll use two products. Now, technology has changed. You know, some guys will use the ceramic coating they have to put on with a sponge. It's got to dry. You got to polish it off and all that. That's great, but for the purpose of this video, we use this product that has a ceramic coating infused in it, and what we do is we'll rub it in. You know, like I said, use fresh towels. And the good thing about this stuff is you can use it, come back and use it. We'll use it 2 or 3 times a week. So if the car gets a little dusty or dirty, then we'll use this, and it just builds on top of, bonds in the paint. You have another layer of ceramic coating. So to me, this stuff's just as good. I like it a lot. Graphene, this just makes the paint pop even more, another layer of protection. Again, typically you're gonna use a separate towel for all these processes, and always use good clean towels. And once this is done, I don't wash these cars unless they get driven, which they typically don't. You can just go back over and rotate. Like one day I'll use the ceramic coating and wipe it, then I'll use the graphene and vice versa. So as you do that, it builds and protects the paint. So I'm gonna obviously you guys can see a difference. Kind of pan in. That is crystal clear, perfect paint. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna take this tape off here. And like I said, with single stage paint, you got to be really, really, really careful because you can burn through that paint if you're not careful. Clear, you can get a little more aggressive with. It's a little more room for error. So as you can see, if you come back here, Mike, and scan this way, paint it this way, you got old original paint all hazed up, and look at the difference. It's like crystal clear. So that's what we do. I did it a little quickly. Like I said, there's other products you may or may want to use, may or may not want to use, but this is what we use. It works best for us. So hope you enjoyed the video. You learned a little something, and thanks for taking a look, guys. Appreciate it.